So why this reshuffle at the top right now?
Sherry, Axel Weber at UBS and Paul Ackleitner at Deutsche are set to step down after leading the banks through a period of major upheaval. The chief executive officers of both banks, so you've got Christian Sewing at Deutsche and Ralph Hamers at UBS, are both expected to provide strategy updates early next year. They're going to set a path for growth amid buoyant markets and a potential for higher interest rates. And so the bank saw that it was important to change up the leadership at the top at the same time as well.
What do we know about the two men?
So the Deutsche Bank is hiring a tech-savvy executive who comes from the insurance world. He ran Dutch insurer Aegon for 12 years before leaving in 2020. This is an insurer that typically gets a majority of its profit from the US, so both men have a lot of experience in the US. He'd also worked at ABN AMRO's investment banking and private banking units before joining the insurer. And in 2019, he joined the board of Citigroup, so he's obviously got a lot of experience in the US. On the other hand, Colm Kelleher at UBS, he's 64 years old. He spent 3 decades at Morgan Stanley, where he served as CFO and also ran the trading business before he became president. He grew up in Ireland, County Cork, and he's an Oxford University graduate. And again, the important thing to stress here is that they both have very extensive experience in the US.
Do we know when they will get started?
Sherry, the two handovers aren't set to take place until the annual shareholder meetings for both of these banks, which will be in the spring. But both firms had aimed to have their candidates in place well ahead of time so that shareholders are very well prepared and they can start to talk about how they want the transition to work out.